Hey there, hi there, ho there. I missed y'all. I truly, oh, pretty dragonfly just landed near me. I truly missed y'all. But I took a break, and this time I took a real break. I picked up my young son from where he lives on Thursday. And we had a pretty good day Thursday. We really did. I and I'm going to get to missing you. I'm going to get to that because I think, well, it was an interesting, not really an epiphany, just a coming to realize, which I guess an epiphany is, but an epiphany is more grandiose. This was more just slowly finding myself a little bit better. Dragonfly's gone. Squirrel. So I thought I'd mention to you kind of overview of the weekend that I just had. And I'm not going to share pictures because I have certainly learned to respect the privacy of the rest of my family. The pictures are for us to enjoy, so I'm sorry. I know I've got an absolutely beautiful granddaughter and handsome grandsons. Anyways, I'm getting ahead of myself. So, but I want, as I talk through the weekend, I'm going to mention how you guys kept creeping into it. And the reason I say that is you might think, geez, Gord, you're obsessed. And no, no. It's just this community isn't just a part of some of your lives. It's a big part of my life. It's not just something I make videos for and then move on. It's something that's constantly in my mind. Like I see something nice, oh, I want to share that with the community. I see something difficult to talk about and I want to share it with the community. I I see a video that I want to share. I want to share it with the community more often than anyone else I can think of. So, therefore, you kind of went on the weekend with me. You just didn't see much. You were with me. So Thursday I picked up Pasha, and Friday was kind of just one of those days because, well, he's a teenager. He slept in. And then we had a couple of doctor appointments in the afternoon. Things I had to get done for him, not for me. These were his appointments, checkups, ear cleaning, that kind of thing that a young man needs before school. And good thing, had quite a buildup of earwax. Now he's got no excuse for not listening to a teacher. So Friday was quiet, but it was me and Pasha, because Gordy worked late. He wasn't home till 10 o'clock. I'm in bed by then, sometimes. So, anyways, Saturday. Saturday became an interesting day. I've been craving, and some of these things I can put pictures up for, and where I can, I will. I've been craving bacon and eggs breakfast. My dad used to make them. I never have breakfast, but whenever I visited him, it was, you're having breakfast, and I'm making it. And it was always bacon, eggs, toast, a fried tomato, sometimes not. He'd change it up a little bit. So I've been craving it, and I've tried a few times getting different methods of breakfast delivered. Crap. Didn't work. Didn't work, not the same. So Saturday, both boys ended up waking up a little earlier than usual. So I said, hey, let's go. Let's go have breakfast. And we went to Denny's. Had that. Yum, yum, yum. It was a bacon thing. It had regular bacon, turkey bacon, which I'll never buy again. Turkey bacon tastes like paper without any spice on it. No, no. Uh, wouldn't do that again, but the rest of it was wonderful. And it was us boys' time. It was a really good time. Then we found out, oh, geez, Pasha forgot something in his town. So we drove, that's an hour and a half round trip. and went and got something, and that just kept us busy. And then we had a good night of watching Breaking Bad. So, and you know what? I wanted to share some of that travel because we get pretty funny together, the three of us, but no, it just wasn't apropos. Anyways, then Sunday, wake up for the big day. I was up at 6. By 7:30, I had the boys up, and I was debating whether I'm going to take you along with me. And by that, I mean, I was thinking, geez, I'd really like to do a trip to Edmonton video. But then I remembered, these boys, instead of utilizing them to help me videotape the time we're having together, instead of doing that, sorry, I'm just pacing. Instead of doing that, why don't I've already done it, dedicate the day. It's not about what I can capture on video. It's about what I can capture in here. So off we went to Edmonton. I think I took some pictures along the way, and those that I can share will pop up, maybe with a description underneath, kind of note to self. But we took the back roads. There is Highway 2 between Calgary and Edmonton. It's a 2.5-hour drive, and it's boring as hell. And you can pretty well tie a rope to your steering wheel because you probably will only have to turn 2 or 3 times. Go sleep, relax, let your hair down. It's a boring, and it's also white knuckle, because that highway you can go 110 kilometers. So most people do 115 to 120. It's mostly 3-lane divided. So you've got people passing you on the right, passing you on the left. It's not my idea of a nice drive with my sons. So I took the back roads all the way, an extra hour onto the trip, both ways. And it was absolutely beautiful. We got to see sights that the boys haven't seen in a long time, and we got to stop at a whole bunch of different places whenever we wanted. We were not driven by time. We knew that the visit in Edmonton to the family there, which I'll get to, will be temporary. It'll be a stop. Let's eat. Let's spend time together, and then let's go home. So we got to Edmonton, and I'll go through that quick because I didn't take pictures. I didn't take pictures I can share in Edmonton, except maybe this one about peace that Pasha pointed out. Pasha's words, your community would love this, Dad. So I stopped at my daughter's house, saw my 2 grandsons there, and her daughter met us at a park with my grandson-in-law. So my granddaughter and my grandson-in-law and her daughter, my great-granddaughter Lydia, all went to the park. So it was wonderful. It was absolutely beautiful. Played, laughed, jeered, did whatever we wanted to do. And then we went back to the house and had pizza, ordered a couple of large pizzas, and just really enjoyed the afternoon together. It went a lot longer than I was planning on, but it was beautiful. Then a quick stop for Gordy to say hi to his mom, who has been sick. And there I had all 4 kids together. When I met up with his mother, had all 4 of my kids together. First time I had Pasha, because Christy was visiting her mom. Carrie, who I just went to go visit. Christy lives in Calgary, so I see her more often. And I forgot a kid. Carrie, who was there. Carrie. Oh, Pasha. So those kids, especially Carrie and my grandchildren in Edmonton, hadn't seen Pasha in years and years and years. The last time they saw him, he was up to here on me, and now he's taller than me. So that was absolutely beautiful. And to wrap this up, I'm sorry, long in the tooth, old hippie. To wrap this up, we drove back roads going back home. We had an interesting time driving through an awful lot of bad storms. And we got home at 8:30, but Pasha really wanted to go to his house. He wanted to wake up Monday at his house and work on his YouTube. So I dropped off Gord, made sure Cookie was okay. She did really well for being alone for over 12 hours. And I drove Pasha home, hour and a half, round trip. By the time I got home, it was 11 o'clock at night. I'd been pushing at both ends for 16 hours. I have never done that. So I'm sitting here at the park here, soaking in the sun, resting my mind and body. And slowly I will get back at the channel tomorrow. Well, by the time you see this, I will have already had, I've got a live show tonight, but I'm putting this video up Tuesday morning. So I had a live show last night that I have yet to have. Ooh. So I hope you enjoyed it, that I have yet to have. And I'm going to get back into the swing of things, and we will have a Wednesday Grow Show, and we will have a Friday Hippie Hour, which was missed this week totally. Church moved to Monday yesterday. Today for me. Oh boy. YouTube time machine, be gone. Hippie, you've yapped too much. I've missed you all. I really wanted to bring you on the trip, but because of this, I have taken Pasha this summer to Banff, where we had exotic meats and fondue and the mountains and all that. Another trip we did to Drumheller, where we saw the dinosaurs and we saw the hoodoos and ancient carvings and stuff like that. And then this trip to Edmonton with family. And Pasha told me, Dad, I know you really worked hard and spent a lot of money on the other two trips, but this trip to Edmonton, this one-day trip, this weekend, I guess he included our boys' day on Saturday with breakfast, but he said it was the best weekend he's had this summer. That's a pretty tall statement, and it felt good. So here I go. I'm going to slowly walk home and rest my arms from holding this phone up because it always hurts. And I want to thank y'all for being patient and apologize in the good Canadian way. Sorry that I was away. But it was worthwhile. It made me feel really good. My family got together completely for the first time since pre-COVID. And it was beautiful. All the hugs, all the warmth, all the smiles and giggles. Family is everything. And YouTube, hippie community, you are family too. That's why I missed you.